slam, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for, oh wait, all right, you want to do some Regents prep? We also got some folders here. We break out the Regents folders. We're going to give you a choice. You know what? We're going to treat you today, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not know why you are here today, every year Truman High School has a poetry jam. Usually we're in the library, and I know some of you have witnessed that. It's gotten such amazing response that we had to actually extend the space so that more of you can come down and share in this amazing poetry and art that we have in this building. I know sitting in the seats right now are many poets. Some of you may have submitted work to the contest and was like, why didn't I win? But today may also be the chance we give you the opportunity to bring your talents up here on stage. Okay, because it's not just about those who are here to read, but it's about everyone in this building, and everyone's voice is important and valid. So on that note, we just want to get to the ground rules. When you start hearing poetry or anything else that you love and enjoy or you appreciate, we're going to just do this snap drill. Y'all can work that out with us, the snap drill, like, you know, like when you hear poetry. Now let me just give you a quick history of that. Right now, that was broken finger drill. Okay, what we basically want you to do, because we have other people in the building, and we want to respect the fact that they also have things to do in this space, we want to show our appreciation by putting our passion into those loud snaps. Years ago, there was a poetry scene in Brooklyn, and they were in a residential building, and they said, wow, these guys are making so much noise, we can't get to sleep. So they agreed, we won't scream, we won't shout, we'll just snap. So that's what the history of the snapping for poetry is all about. So, on that note, what we're going to do is, we're going to make sure that you give us, and even if you feel like you got to scream and let something out because you're happy and you heard something that you really feel, you just give that energy up anyway. So, without further ado, we have an amazing lineup of poets. This next poet, years past, she has been first place winner in different age groups or different years. So right now, she's also one of our veterans when it comes to our talent shows, Christmas show, our winter show. That's how much I associate that with Christmas. And Black History Month, and also our spring concert. Please bring to the stage the amazing Destiny Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Destiny Watson.
I am the black child. I am special. Ridicules cannot sway me. I'm strong. Obstacles cannot stop me. I hold my head high, proudly proclaiming my uniqueness. I hold my pace, continuing forth through adversities. I am proud of my culture and my heritage. I am confident that I will achieve every goal. I am becoming all that I could be. I am the black child. I'm the child of God.
And that was Destiny Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that poetry. It's also going to be an amazing event because you're going to hear all kind of energy, all kind of poetry from those that are heartfelt. Well, they're all heartfelt, but some that will, you know, get into the depths of the things that you go through. So listen, there's a lot of talent in this building. So the next poet coming to the stage, she was actually our 11th grade first place winner. Please, she has an amazing work. Bring to the stage Miss Julissa Delgado.
Oh, okay. My people are not weeds. We're here to plant our seeds. I will not be complacent. I'll fight for my land. I won't let humiliation towards my people expand. We come with nothing but pure intentions and an open heart. Our word is a form of art. We're quite clever. Our society is like a desert. Let's come together and make a difference. Stop competing with each other and let's walk through open doors together without the bitterness. There's no reason we should discriminate one another. Trump, don't judge a book by its cover. We're all humans striving for the same goal. Instead of dividing us, let's come together as a whole. My people shouldn't be known as thieves. We're like falling leaves on trees. Building a wall, trying to expel us from our home. Man, just leave us the hell alone. My people are not weeds, we're just here to achieve our dreams.
Nice. That was Julissa, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing, amazing poetry. Once again, our first place winner for the 11th grade. Next coming to the stage, he's no stranger to performance stages here at Truman High School. Please, amazing poet, bring to the stage Mr. Jalen Delgado. Put your hands together for Jalen Delgado.
Hi, this poem is titled, I Remember Me. Somewhere deep in the precipice of my hippocampus, I remember me. Every time I look in the mirror, me is what I fail to see. I see the silhouette of a hollow boy with a broken heart. I spend all my time trying to figure out how it got torn apart. When I think of how it happened, I think about him. I risked everything that I ever loved off of a silly whim. When I was with him, he told me that I would never get hurt. I went to sleep on a cloud, and I woke up in the dirt. Now that I have fallen hard, I don't know what to say. The more that I speak, the faster my heart continues to decay. But why let a guy who can't even give me the time of day try to control my life in every aspect and kind of way? So I'll get up and brush myself off, for life waits for no man. The me I remembered is coming back. To be him, I know I can. I look in the mirror, scars and all, but what is it that I see? Messy hair and bandages, but finally, I remember me.
Jalen Delgado, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know when it's going to happen, but Jalen also will show maybe someone later an amazing talent. But we'll talk about that full split later. We got special effects for you, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing poetry. Next coming to the stage, young man. He was one of the, what grade? Ninth grade winners. Amazing poet. Please bring to the stage Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, bring to the stage my man, Chris.
Hi, I like this poem, but it's kind of like dark and depressing. So, yeah. Feel pain, feel death, feel misery. The only thing I feel is despair. I shall feel the death coursing through my veins. I am dead inside, and yet I will hide the pain. Happiness will be my cover for all my insanity, my emotion, my love, my anger, my sadness. My escape is my mind. My spirit is my happy soul. I feel broken. I feel depressed. As my sadness slowly grows, I cry in small bursts to hide the pain when no one is watching. To emphasize every emotion I feel, there is a word that can sum up each one. Love is failure, pain is misfortune, and hope is your desire to succeed that you shall never fulfill, but you shall always try. That is all.
Thank you. The emotion. Raw and real and honest emotion. That's what we're looking for. For this next poem, it's actually coming. How many people have Mr. Savoy as a guidance counselor? Anyone here have Savoy as a guidance counselor? Well, actually, this next student is going to read a poem from Mr. Savoy. So please welcome Michaela as she represents. Michaela reading the poem free of Mr. Savoy.
You can change the world. Your world, the world around you, and the world that you see daily. All it takes is hard work and dedication, your effort and some demonstration. Your heart and dedication can change the world as you view it and what you see daily. You can experience things you never thought were possible in your life. As you do this, you help others see more for themselves. You can change where you live. As you do so, change your own family history for generations to come. None of this is guaranteed, but if you take a chance, there's no telling what your world and life can be like. Take that chance and encourage others to do the same. Change the world as you see it and give yourself a chance to grow and learn. Give yourself the chance to live your dreams. You never know how far you can go. Change your thinking and see where life takes you. Change the world as the world will make a change in you, and you in the world as those around.
Thank you, Michaela, reading the poetry of Mr. Savoy. Before we bring up our next poet, how many writers do we have in the crowd now? Writers, poets. People who've written songs, you sing in the shower. Raise your hand, okay, because I'm making mental note. Because there's some people that we may be bringing up, like if we have like a little extra space. So once again, I want to make sure I'm making mental notes. So, we're going to bring up our next spoken word artist, amazing artist who's been with us, you can say, the last 3-4 years, rocking every mic and stage that we have. So please, give a warm welcome to Miss Alicia Rollins, ladies and gentlemen.
This poem is called Difficult. Finding the right words to use, searching for the best way to put this. But I suppose I'm happy for you, in every single way. Went through 4 years for you, 4 years of pain for you, pushing others away. But I'm practically all alone now, and I kind of hope you are too. Because whether we like it or not, you and me are a lot alike. Because you hide better than I do, and sometimes I forget to give a damn. You are the one person I can never stop giving a damn about. That hopeful side of me wishes that you could still stand me. But that's okay, that's fine. Because just like high school, you are only a phase.
Well, the gentleman that was aimed at, please go outside. There's an ambulance waiting. Ambulance services waiting. Look, you got to express it one way or another, ladies and gentlemen, and relationships is a very real part of that. So next, we're going to bring to the stage an amazing artist, writer, poet. Please give a nice, warm welcome to Kennedy Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Kennedy Williams.
So this is a confession, but it's not my confession. I'm sorry, Mama. I was inebriated, contemplating, thinking about my consequences, of my actions, a reaction, thinking about what happened. Oh God, what did I do? An innocent infraction. He was my sunshine, my boo. God, can I make it through? Without my fine wine, my prime, and my back spine, so divine. Oh Mama, what have I done? I know I can't run. After all, it was my hand from that double-barrel shotgun.
Thank you, Ms. Kennedy Williams. The next gentleman, you may have also seen him on stage at our concert series. He also, amazing artist, amazing voice, and you may recognize his voice sometimes when we make announcements in the morning. Please, this gentleman is an amazing poet. Please listen and keep your heart open for Mr. Neville Patterson. Please come down, Mr. Neville Patterson.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm a little bit more nervous today because I can actually see your faces. When I'm on stage, I can't see none of your faces. So now I can see disappointment if the poem is bad. All right. So this one's called Work. I wrote it around June 2018. Work is force multiplied by distance. Is it still work if I require your assistance? Is it still work if I meet some resistance? Is work the only reason for our existence? Questions. I just asked 3. Is it work if you answer me? That's what they say in school. If you can't answer some questions, you're a fool. Wake up, show up, and do your work, then sent home with work they call homework. Years later, no homework, but you're home from work. A promotion, and now you need to work from home. Do you even get any time for your own? Nope. You have to work to repay your student loan. Plus you need, no really want, this brand new phone. Then here comes the bills you have to pay all alone. At your desk job, could you see the distance made? For the work you did just to get paid. No time to work out, you only work in so your body fades. Looking run down, stressed out so you don't get laid. Barely living week's end to weekend, when will this end? You ask yourself, looking in the cupboard with the empty shelf. You're broken poor, so you have to work some more. Can't slow down for your health, no way, because you're chasing wealth. Blink. There goes a couple years more. Another wasted life beginning to end on the floor. Thank you.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, amazing poetry. I'm going to keep this going because as you see, we have many, many poets. And I said, I do want to get to the crowd. Let's bring up, with a nice warm welcome, amazing poet, artist, Miss Mongeau Jacate. Miss Mongeau Jacate. Let's get more hands for that. Let's bring the stage for the poets.
Okay, so I'm an 11th grader, and yeah. So this poem is about schizophrenia. She has voices in her head. She doesn't know where they're coming from. Demons, they say. From traumatic experiences, they say. Voices in her head that she can't do nothing about. Her mom says she's crazy. Video cameras flashing everywhere because she's making a scene. But she's misunderstood. But she's all right. Schizophrenia.
Right, schizophrenia. Wow. We're gonna, like I said, once again, all kind of depth, all kind of poetry. Next, we're gonna bring to a stage another veteran of our stage who's been reading with the creative writing crew for like the last 2-3 years. Please, she's an amazing artist. Give a hand to Miss Cheyenne Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Put those hands together, Cheyenne Jackson.
Hold on. A lot of my ladies out here might be able to relate to this poem when they're walking down the street. Every day I walk down the street, and every day a guy staring at me. Is it because I'm pretty, or is it because he can see right through me? All my insecurities as a woman, if I walk down the street wearing this, am I the problem? Or are your guys disgusting dogs hoping to get my attention? Hoping I'll let you in, and no, I'm different. And yeah, I stand as a woman, and no, you can't get my number. Take me to your house and probably drug me like you did to the others. I'm more than some property. I'm more than a sex object. I'm more than a woman. I'm a human being. Treat me like a goddess that I am. Treat me like you really want to get to know me. Maybe then we could be friends.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Lessons that we definitely need to teach each other. Or, because a lot of times, I appreciate her work, her poetry, because sometimes older guys and older people like your parents, you're like, oh, you're talking that mess, and sometimes you have to hear it from each other to know that we sincerely deserve respect from each other, okay? So, we're going to continue. All right? Next, coming to the stage, another amazing artist. You will also see her when we have our spring concert dance series, Miss Shania Chisholm, ladies and gentlemen. Please give her a warm welcome.
Can you guys blame us for our thoughts? You can call us beautiful, yet we still feel ugly. Don't get mad, not everyone has the right intentions. You tell us you want to be a friend, and we get hostile once trapped by those words in a relationship that broke us in. Not all guys are the same, but it's bad enough that most leave after they get one thing, our trust. Our trust is the key to our love, our thoughtless actions, and those 3 little words. And once you hear them, you know we're locked. This is just our first mistake, and we promise not to let it happen again. But we do it to someone else, and the cycle of heartbreaks begin. Pure to broken, to pure to hopeless. No one knows when it will end, and it takes 2 to fight for love. So unbreak the broken and begin an end. Unchain the reactions, and we're left behind from a father or a boyfriend, from a brother. There's still hope, sis. People leave when they're weak, but that shouldn't give the energy to get revenge, because the only person you'll be hurting is yourself. Your body will be in pain, and I'm not talking about that action. Your mind will be hurt, and how long it's gonna take for you to realize this isn't the way. Love yourself before someone else does.
Thank you. Shania Chisholm. Next poet lit up the stage. Second period. So he's coming back to give you a little bit of that flavor. Please bring up Christian, ladies and gentlemen. Christian.
What's up, guys? How you doing? This poem is called The World We Live In. When you're young, you're taught that a cop is there to help, That badge they wear is used to serve and protect, but as you get older, you learn otherwise. That because you're black, you'd have two options nowadays. It's either do 6 years or do 6 feet. We can be well-spoken, but the system is still broken. But society will never let us forget there's a difference divided by our pigment. Each and every single time that one of our youth dies immediately, we get hit with the lies. If not lies, we're bombarded with images to degrade the character of the victim used to poison the mind of the people to make them think they deserve the fate. So little has changed when it comes to the value and respect of the black race. Our existence is tolerated but far from being celebrated. We are strong because we are black. We need everyone to hear our story. I came to the realization, my fault. Yeah, that's about it really. Oh shit. That's it.
Christian, ladies and gentlemen. Word for Christian. Next gentleman, also, very deep individual with something to say, something to share. Please give a hand and bring him to the stage with your interest, your energy. Ray, ladies and gentlemen, give a hand to Ray.
My poem doesn't really have a title. I'm as peaceful as the ocean reef, but under my skin, I'm golden. By people, I'm ruined by people who thought that I could be destroyed, so I'm annoyed by everything, but I'm okay with it. If you have something to say, spit it. It's real to you, and you sound like a leader. But also speak for the forsaken. But who am I? A saint? I can't say that I'm a saint when I'm also in the wrong. I want you to understand that I'm not the one to blame. It's not my fault I have a royal flame. But if you are willing to be my loyal knight, I need you to fight in this darkness to speak for the voiceless. I want you to listen, because everything is not pointless. Look deep within yourself and try to reach for the top. And if you drop, get back up, because you're not the only one who's been falling down. There is no more stopping. The mystical crow has chosen the power within you. Don't forget it. You may be scared, but fear is not an option. Reach for the peak, and I'm reaching for the peak. I'm aiming for success. But life is like a game of chess. I confess that I'm no longer going to be suppressed, because this isn't a contest. I'm gonna try my best as if it was a test. I don't like to brag, but I know I've been blessed.
Coming out with a positive poetry, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, I feel like if you didn't have breakfast, at least they're gonna fill you up with something positive that can give you some strength, give you some wings, ladies and gentlemen. That's the power of poetry, and it's amazing that we can come here and share like this morning. But we also got, like I say, tons of amazing students. I see some of you, like I say, I see them poems like, cooking up in you, and I'm gonna bring some of you out. But right now, we would like to also show you that us staff members have some amazing gifts. So this next man that I'm gonna bring to the stage, I know he's amazing, and some of you have him in his classroom, but you're gonna see a whole nother side and flavor of him, and you're gonna enjoy, and I don't say flavor to be facetious. Bring up Mr. Sugar, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sugar.
I brought my freshmen with me today. Seriously, they're very funny and they're very bright, but I couldn't resist the opportunity to give a little payback for all of the insults that they've thrown at me over the year. That while they're hilarious, payback. And that's the name of the poem. Okay. They call it a beat, because that's what I did. It's really wrong, though, just like your mom is the bomb at making kids. I kid. Now, before you go snitch on me for my sin, let me get it in with a grin. So take your disc and just sit on it and spin. Because some say you're illiterate, but the truth is you're illiterate. And what we spit, it's a hit, kid. Your riff Maybe we've never heard of it, but we will soon. You'll murder the word to the vertebrae. They'll blow your back out while you shout and you're twerking it. Now, before I get fired, I must say I'm a liar. You're all stars, so please give yourself some applause.
Keep that going for Mr. Sugar, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Sugar. Keep that going for Mr. Sugar, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Sugar. I was gonna have to put my arm in the cast, right? I was slinging the cast on. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got some more amazing work, amazing poetry. Would any one of the poets or the gentlemen like to rebuttal? All right. What's that?
How about you drop some bars?
No, my bars are broken. I'm not joking. I'll be up here sounding like I'm choking. All of a sudden, I'll be trying to say something, and I start stuttering. And you'll be like, what's wrong with Mr. Lewis? He hate mumble rappers, but he's the one mumbling. And I'm just trying to do something and pass the mic on next. And if you do it, and you're from our class and you come up, I'll give you some extra checks. Okay, who wants something? Who's coming? Any of my students? All right, now, quickly, before we bring up the next poet, I want to invite some poets up from the crowd, y'all. Wait, who raised their hand? Who got some skills in here? I know some of you got skills, you got bars. Come on, y'all. Look, they're pointing over here. Some of you want to come up? You want to come up and pass the mic? Who got something? I'll give you one more chance. Wait, here we go. What's your name? I heard you got skills. What you want to share with us? She said she's in the studio. All right, well, listen. Okay, we do have one. We're going to give some work to. So here we go. Let me just lay my way. Okay, so here we go. We got to bring it down. Okay, let's bring it down. For the poet. I'd like to introduce yourself. Isaiah Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear the poetic stockings of Isaiah Jackson.
Look at me. Lost in darkness, left alone. Nothing left but a nameless stone. The thought of seeing her fall controlled my mind, filling me with sorrow as she left me behind. Forget this moment with some shots of rum, as this time has left me numb. You hid in a hoodie to flee from bullies. How can someone be so cruel, feeding off your emotions like a Google? People were fed by your rumors that spread. I tried to protect you from the hate and get your mind straight. But these words left you broken and kept you unspoken. I know she didn't want this to be this way, but she fell apart twice a day. She never wanted to be prey. So why the fuck was she anyway? As time turned gray, it became a terrible day. I loved her more than everything, but her time came to an ending. Suicide should never be in mind. With this thought she had to find. My Rios lives forever. As my heart, she is a treasure.
That was Isaiah Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. So, we got poetry busting out of the sides of the room. And for those who didn't know, we used to have this in the library. As you can see, the event got too big because we got so much talent and energy to share with you. So, we're going to bring some more poets to the stage while we have some time. We can get them all up here, but hey. Yes, let us repeat for all the poets waiting that, of course, as said, we have to have the radio version of our material for today. This is going out live, and of course, we still have to, look, appropriate language. This is the place for that. So, Well, I'm trying to move this along. We're going to bring up another poet. Oh, she's actually going to return to the stage. She wants a little more run. Let her burn it up, please, miss. And what's your name, young lady? Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to put you into the show. You got a poem in your bag? Well, let's keep going. Get poem in the bag. What's your name? Give Michael a hand for coming down and sharing the roster attending the sheet glass. Miss Destiny Jackson. Bring her up, Miss Destiny Jackson.
Fire and ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to know that the destruction of ice is also great and it would suffice.
Yes, Miss Destiny Jackson. Once again in time, I'm going to bring up another poet, then we'll check on time. She's an amazing artist. Worked with us first period, got a beautiful response with her beautiful material. Please bring up Miss Sonia Howard, ladies and gentlemen. Sonia Howard.
Okay, so the poem that I'm reading is called Expectations. I was thrown off a cliff and expected not to fall. I was drowning in sorrow but felt nothing at all. You held my heart in your hand and squeezed, thrown it at your feet, then stomped without looking back at me. Like a moth to a flame, I was drawn to you. The worst part was thinking that you were drawn to me too. The darkness latched to your soul like a glove. And although you shattered my heart, I needed your love. Thank you.
Well, that's all we're going to have time for. You've been an amazing crowd. Give yourselves a wonderful hand for coming and sharing your energy with us. We thank you for your attention, your love, your patience, and your poetry. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.